To understand the nature of the reality we experience every day, we must first establish a rigorous foundation of terms. Human experience is characterized by a persistent subject-object split, the intuitive feeling that I am here, inside this physical container of flesh and bone. It creates the illusion that the universe is out there, a vast expanse of separate physical objects, distant stars, and independent entities. Advait Vedanta asserts that this fundamental division is an architectural illusion, a highly organized cosmic simulation. In classical Vedantic literature, the universe is established as a manifestation of Maya, the creative, inexplicable power inherent within pure consciousness. Maya denotes a phenomenal reality that appears to be real while undergoing constant modification, masking a deeper, unchanging substrate. In the modern vernacular, Maya is the ultimate cosmic virtual reality operating system. When an individual sits in a room and equips a modern VR headset, a dramatic cognitive shift occurs within milliseconds. The sensory inputs provided by the physical room are completely overridden by high-definition displays, binaural audio channels, and localized haptic feedback sensors. If the simulation is sufficiently complex, the individual's cognitive apparatus flags the digital environment as real. They look down and see digital hands. They look up and see a digital sky. They feel their heart rate accelerate when standing near a simulated ledge. Yet, throughout the duration of this immersion, the individual has never left their physical chair. The entire landscape, the vast distances, the simulated threats, and the digital avatar they inhabit exist solely as electrical potentials and software code running within a computing console. The physical world we navigate daily operates on the exact same structural principles. The physical universe is not a collection of independent, solid material objects existing outside of awareness. Instead, it is an integrated, highly advanced virtual reality projected onto a single, boundless screen. Pure consciousness. The human body-mind complex is not a native entity exploring an external world. It is the personalized, multi-layered VR headset through which the absolute substrate experiences its own creative modifications. To comprehend how this simulation functions without experiencing cognitive errors, we must dissect the precise components of this metaphysical hardware and software, tracing the mechanics of how the absolute unconditioned light becomes a limited, localized player inside the cosmic game. Before we disassemble the high-level code of the cosmic matrix, you must verify that you are wearing the hardware. Do not take the words of this manuscript on blind faith. Advaita Vedanta is an empirical, inward science. The following 3 exercises are designed to serve as an immediate cognitive pattern interrupt. They will break your passive reading habits and force you to analyze your direct, real-time sensory data. Let us begin with Experiment 1. The 1-inch star, designed to deconstruct objective space and external distance. Sit upright in a quiet space. Close your eyes completely for exactly 15 seconds. In the theater of your mind, imagine a massive, blinding supergiant star burning in the absolute emptiness of deep outer space. Visualize its solar flares arching across the pitch-black void. Feel the immense distance separating your perspective from that lonely, celestial body. Now, open your eyes and answer these precise questions. Did you have to travel millions of light years across physical terrain to see that star? Did it take a fraction of a second for that image to cross a physical distance into your brain? Where did that infinite outer space void actually manifest? The natural habit of the unawakened human headset is to declare that you saw a star out there in space, inside your imagination. But analyze the fact. There was no objective space. The vast black interstellar void and the burning star were rendered instantly on a flat display grid exactly 0 inches away from your primary awareness. The feeling of immense distance was nothing but a graphic perspective trick played by your mind software. The star did not appear in space. space and the star appeared entirely inside your consciousness. You are not a tiny creature sitting inside a massive physical universe. The universe is a rendered asset appearing on the boundless screen of your own presence. Experiment 2 is the passenger airplane paradox, targeting the illusion of physical speed and movement. Recall the experience of sitting in a passenger jet cruising smoothly at 35,000 feet. You have your eyes closed, noise-canceling headphones equipped, and your seatbelt securely fastened. From your immediate, direct, raw sensory data in that exact moment, how do you prove that you are hurtling through space at 500 miles per hour? If you completely ignore your intellectual knowledge of aviation, your immediate presence registers absolute unmoving stillness. The mind calculates speed and movement only by stringing together historical data caches from the past and matching them with sensory updates. In reality, your awareness never travels. You are always anchored in the exact same eternal, immovable coordinate of the witness. The cosmic graphics engine simply shifts the environmental textures and geographical scenery past your field of view, while you, the screen, remain entirely untouched by speed or location. Finally, Experiment 3 is the 3 a.m. reboot protocol, catching the ego software during a system boot run. Monitor your cognitive software tomorrow morning at the exact microsecond your biological alarm rings or your eyes naturally open. You must catch the system before it fully executes its initialization scripts. In that tiny fraction of a second when awareness first returns, there is nothing but pure, unconditioned presence. Within a handful of milliseconds, a massive data packet is downloaded from your hard drive. Your mind logs into the ego server, and the system reboots your default profile. This proves your personality and your worries are simply a customized software profile executed upon waking.